Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nana Jacinta, or you call me NJ. Today I want us to learn something very unique, beautiful, profitable, cost effective and time saving. On this video we'll be learning 3 important things. One is how to make a very hard more water than oil soap. 2, how to make a more water than oil soap without soda ash. 3, how you can make a hot process soap without cooking your soap on fire. Okay, for those of you that do not have pot or a cooking drum, who are always on my DM, this video is for you. You can actually make hot process soap without cooking it on fire, and your soap will not harden up on you. Your soap will not get hard before you finish your production. Okay, so if this video is for you, stay tuned and go nowhere. So first thing you will do is to get a bucket that is coverable. Okay, let it be something that you can cover. Even if it does not have cover, let it be something that you can cover. Okay, now I'm going to first of all keep rag under the bucket. This is to not allow my soap to lose its heat faster. Please take this step serious, especially for those of you that are making your production on ties. You know, ties is very cold. Okay, after placing your bowl the way I taught you, what you will do next is measure your ingredients. Please pre-measure your ingredients. This is my oil already warm. I'll be using 4 liters of oil for this production. Okay, I cannot make 2 liters with this big bowl. I can't mix my soap. Most times why your soap get bad is because you're doing very little production. Sometimes increase the production to get a better and beautiful bar of soap. Okay, so this is my caustic soda. I'll be using 600 grams of caustic soda. Remember, I told you that we want to do a cost-effective soap. This is because of how much I am selling this soap. And also remember, I told you I will not be using soda ash. A bag of soda ash now is 45,000 naira. So I won't be using soda ash because of how much I am selling this soap. This brings me to telling you that how much you said your soap should determine the quality. This is Nigeria. Don't go and be wasting your energy and time for nothing. Okay, now I've introduced my caustic soda into my water. I'm going to tell you why I call this a hot process. This is my caustic now. It's already mixing. Instead of me to tell you leave it for 5 minutes, leave it for 3 minutes, as I have turned my caustic now, I am pouring it into my oil immediately. I am not wasting time because I want to cook my soap with that heat. That heat that should have evaporated is what I needed to cook my soap. Are you seeing? Immediately I poured my caustic into water. I stirred for like 30 seconds and I've turned my caustic into my oil. This is hot process. Okay, this is not you can call it semi-hot process, but to me this is hot process, just that I am doing it with a plastic bowl. If it is semi-hot process, we'll tell you to mix your soap, mix your caustic in the water, allow to sit for 5 minutes, sometimes 1 hour before using it. No, but this one, as I turned my caustic into my water, I mixed for 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and I have turned it into my oil. Are you seeing the heat? This is the heat that would have evaporated a little while, assuming I left the caustic to sit. But now it is that heat that is cooking my soap. I hope you're learning. Please watch this video to the end. You're going to learn a lot. All right, please, if you are still watching the video and you have not given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video, leave a comment under the comment section. I promise to attend to your questions. Okay, and if you're new to my channel, you've not subscribed to my channel, please help me to grow. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now continue to stir your soap, continue to mix your soap. It will be looking watery at first. Do not panic. After all, we are doing more water than oil, right? So you don't expect your soap to be thick immediately. You're going to be mixing. If you have hand mixer, please make use of it. Mix your soap very well. Now, after mixing your soap for some time, you're going to cover it and allow your soap to cook. While the soap is cooking, you get other ingredients ready. All right. While you are getting your other ingredients ready, I will be organizing a 7-day intensive training on soap making. I titled it Skilled Up with Angel because of how cheap this class will be going out for. This is a class, my online class, that's worth 30,000 naira, but I'll be giving it out for as little as 5,000 naira for just 20 persons. Okay, if you are interested in this training that is coming up, click on the link on the description bottom to join the waiting class on WhatsApp. All right, on this class we'll be learning a lot. We'll be learning soda soap, laundry bars, brown soap, ways of making profit, how to go around and gathering cheap materials. Okay, you'll be learning a lot in soap making. Just click on the link to secure a seat for yourself. This class is just for 20 lucky persons. Okay, just consider it as my own festive gift to you guys. All right, click on the link to secure a seat. Once it is 20 persons, I am locking up the group. I do not need crowd. I need 20 persons. I'm going to train. I'm going to hold by their hands. I'm going to tell everything I know about soap making. Just 20 persons. A lot of you have been coming. You want to learn, but some of you, the price of the class, which was 30,000 naira, has been what have been keeping you. Now grab this opportunity. Click on the link on the description box. Click, it will take you to the WhatsApp group where the other information on this class will be announced. Back to our production. It is time to check on our soap. This is our soap. It has cooked, but because of the recipe we are doing, more water than oil, it is still watery at the down. There is still water at the down. So all I need to do is to mix properly till everything mix to a smooth sweet paste. Okay, so you mix your soap very, very well. After mixing for a while, I covered again and set aside. Now it's time to mix my other ingredients. Are you seeing how hot my water is? I didn't mix the first time I covered it because I know my soap will not mix properly then. That was why I didn't mix it. Now another secret for this process is that your other ingredient content has to be very hot. Now if there have been a lump while trying to cook my soap, if there have been a lump, why immediately the soap will come in contact with this very hot content of calcium sulfates. Okay, it will do what? It will dissolve, it will melt the lump, and you're going to have a sweet, smooth consistency. I tell my students that soap making is wisdom. You know, the way you handle issues in your kitchen while cooking, that's the way you handle issues in the chemical kitchen. Okay, that's the way you handle issues in the chemical kitchen. You're making iba and the iba become over soft, or you are making pap, the pap has seed. What will you do? You mix very well for the seed to dissolve, right? Or you're making pap and it becomes watery, over water, or it did not done well. What will you do? You place on fire. That's how we do in chemical kitchen. There is no strange thing that happen in chemical kitchen apart from being careful because of the chemical reactions of chemicals. Okay, now opening our soap for the last time, even a blind man will see a jelly soap, right? A jelly soap, but there is still little more liquid under the bucket. That's why I'm mixing so very hard to get everything mixed up together. Now it's time to pour in your other ingredients. Okay, this is the content of calcium, sodium sulfate, and kaolin clay. Don't worry, the measurement of all these ingredients, it will be at the end of the video. I want you to learn first. Remember, I've mentioned the measurement of my oil and my caustic. I'm going to give out the rest of the chemicals measurement, of the chemicals at the end of this video. Now, are you seeing how beautiful, smooth, hey, the texture of this soap? I can call somebody scream creamy. This soap is creamy. This soap is beautiful. This soap is everything soap should be. All right, so I'll be using sulfonic acid as my foaming booster. Do you know why I don't use foaming booster in more water than oil? Meet me in class, guys. I'm going to tell you why I don't use foaming booster in the mixture of my more water than oil. At this point, you have to be fast with whatever it is you're doing. Are you seeing? Remember, we are making a hard soap. Our soap has started caking up. It has started getting hard though. Once your soap has, that's why you allow the soap to take its time and gel perfectly well. Let it mix very well. You have not poured in the other ingredient, but once you have poured in the other ingredients, you have to be fast. So I just added little silicates like 200 ml. We are reducing cost. I told you that this is one of my cheapest soap. All right, so because of the price, I will not be adding soda ash. All right, so you make your soap affordable but quality. I told you that cutting costs or making profit is not only in adding more water to your soap. There are other areas you need to touch in order to make profits. All right, so my loves, it's time to pour into our mold, but something happened. You can notice that everywhere is becoming dark and no one is holding the camera for me. So this is when I finish pouring the soap to my mold, and ta-la! This is when I am done cutting the soap. No need of taking you to the processes of cutting the soap because I already done that at the beginning of the video. So this is me stamping this soap. Our soap foams very well. Our video is already long. I would have shown you how this soap foams perfectly well. All right, so you can use this recipe even if you do not want to register in my class. You can use this recipe step by step and you will be making your money. All right, soap making is not hard, but if you still need clarification, just chat me up now that I am running a promo class training. All right, a promo training so that you can secure a seat for yourself. Thank you for watching, and I hope by now you've liked this video, you have subscribed to my channel. See you guys on my next video. Bye bye.